Hi there. I put some time aside this morning to do the sanding on all the windows that are going in the dormer windows of the Beacon Hill roof. But when I started, I realised that I couldn't really just sand them because they are, this is an old kit and I think the plywood wasn't terribly good and it's starting to split in the middle. And so a lot of the pieces have got these splits in them. That one's a particularly bad one. So I couldn't just sand them. I wasn't going to get a nice crisp finish. So what I've hit on is I've got some quick dry wood glue and I put a bead of it along the edge, and then I rub a piece of paper clay along it like I would do with putty. If you use putty it takes too long, it's oil based, it takes too long to dry. Paper clay is quite quick, but you don't want to take a big chunk out of your packet, you just want to use a little bit at a time. And so that's going to make a much nicer, smoother finish when I come to paint it. And then I'll sand it. I sand it with this little sander which I've made from a draw pull, and I just glued sandpaper on it, and it's really good because you get a good grip. And you sand them down and you end up with a much nicer, smoother finish. And I painted one before just to see what it was like, and I have to do another sand on it, but it's pretty good. I'm much happier with that finish than I was when I looked at it at the beginning. So when you look at it like that, it's a lot better. So this is going to take me quite a while, and I've got the copper roof to do, and I've ran out of copper sheet because over the intervening 17 years I've used it up for other things. So I'm going to paint the roof copper with a copper paint. And now I've also been working a little bit on the gentleman's den upstairs, and I'm going to create some panelling in there. I've done the fireplace, not quite finished it, and I've put some of the wallpaper up, and I'm not finishing that third wall until I've got the place all squared up, and then I can finish that wall. So plenty to do, and plenty of windows to sand.